Hi everybody, welcome to the Rogue Valley YMCA. We're going to run through a quick body weight workout, try and get as much of your body active as we can. It takes about 25 minutes to run through if you're going through the whole thing with me. I have an ascending and descending ladder, which means we start with lower reps. Starting with 4, we're going to work up to 8, 12, and then back down to 4, and 5 different exercises. We're starting standing up with a hinge row and then moving into squats and working our way down to the floor for a little more ab focused. I also have 3 different levels, least resistance, least intense level, moderate intensity, and then the most intense. The first round of 4, I'm going to show you all 3 of those levels that I have planned out for these exercises, and then as I go on through the rest of it, I'm going to be doing the most advanced, so you pick which level you want to do or adjust as you go throughout the workout. Some of the moves are a little complex. I'll try and explain as much as I can. Listen to your body and have fun, work hard. All right, everybody ready? We're gonna start our body weight workout. We're gonna start with a hinge forward. My first movement with the hinge is I get my feet shoulder width apart. I've got a soft bend in my knees. I'm not locked backwards and I'm not bending too far. So from here, my chest is gonna stay upright. I'm gonna make sure I do that by locking my elbows back. So this is the least resistance level. Ready? I'm going to hinge over till I get about level with the floor. Reach your fingertips down towards the floor. Pull your elbows back behind and come back up. I'm going to do that 3 more times. Good job. So that was the first level of the hinge row. Second level, I'm going to keep my feet kind of the same position, nice in contact with the floor. Lock those elbows back. That keeps your back nice and flat. We don't want rounded backs. Pull those shoulder blades back. So I'm going to hinge forward, reach towards the floor, up overhead, back down and pull it up. That's 1. 2. 3, 4, good job. All right, this is the highest intensity level that I have. So we're gonna lift one knee up. I'm locking my elbows in at my sides again. I'm gonna hinge over forward. Once I get to that level, I keep my balance, reach towards the floor, up, down, and pull. 1, you gotta catch your balance, touch down. 2. So I'm going to cut that in half and do 2 more on the other leg. So plant that other foot, find your balance, reach over. And 2, good job. So that's all 3 levels of the hinge row. We're going to move on to the squat and sprawl at this point. So the lowest level, you could get like a step or something if you're not comfortable going all the way down to the ground. I'm going to go all the way down to the ground just to show. But lowest level on the squat sprawl, I'm going to bend my knees as low as I can, reach my hands towards the floor, find the floor behind you, step back in that sprawl, and forward. 1, step it back. 2, 3, 4. Good job. This is the easiest level. We're going to move on to the moderate level. So instead of stepping back, I'm going to jump my feet back. My chest and shoulders are going to stay up as I squat down as low as I can. Find that floor. Jump it back. Forward and up. 1, 2. Engage that core, right? Down. 3, 4. Good job. All right, medium level is done. We're gonna move on to that advanced level. So I'm gonna squat down the same way. When I jump my feet back, I'm gonna try and lift one foot off the ground, hop forward and jump. I'll show you, here we go. Ready? 1, squat down, back other foot, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all 4s are done. On the squat sprawl, we're moving on to the push-up, reverse roll-out at this moment. So I'm gonna drop down to the floor. The basic level on the push-up is on your knees. So still engaging that core, your abs are flexed. You're gonna push up and then rock up. So I'm bending at the hips, I'm moving my hips back towards my heels, trying to increase this angle while pressing into the floor. That's 1. Rock it back. 2. 3. So I'm pressing my hands into the ground, creating a little bit of like isometric resistance in my torso, in my shoulders, and my chest as I rock back, and then forward. So that's 4 on the least resistance. The middle resistance, I'm gonna try and tuck my toes under. It's only 4 push-ups, we can do that, right? So push 1, rock back, 1. So I'm bending my knees close to the floor and driving forward. 2, 3, 4. All right, highest intensity. I'm gonna alternate bringing my knee forward on this 4 reps. So I'm alternating which knee comes forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. That's the push-up. Ooh, sweaty. Good job, everybody. Keep it up. We're working hard. Moving on to our 4th, second to last exercise. We have side plank, hip dip. So the easiest, or not easiest, least intense side plank that I like to find. I'm gonna bend my bottom knee. That's gonna be in line with my body. My top leg is reaching out below me. From here, I'm gonna hold this side plank. Since we're only doing 4 reps, I'm gonna do 2 hip dips on this side. Reach my hip towards the mat and squeeze it up. 1, 2, and since, like I said, this is the lowest intensity level, we're just flipping over in the middle, cutting our reps in half, right? So 2 on either side. Find that nice stable side plank, hip dip towards the floor, reach it up. 1, 2, good job. All right, moderate level intensity. We're gonna alternate our plank. I like to stack my forearms one on top of the other on my elbows. From here, I'm gonna rotate, open that chest up, looking up towards your hand at the ceiling, and back down, reach it up, back down. 2, 3, reach it up, 4. Good job. All right, our last level here, the highest intensity level of the side plank. We're coming up to our hands. This is a rock star hip dip. So I've got my feet and my hands lined up, my hands underneath me. From here, I'm gonna rotate like I did on the last one, open up towards the ceiling, but then my foot's stepping underneath. Look up at that hand, so I'm gonna drop my seat down. 1, and back under, right? Nice stable plank. Turn around the other way. Drop those hips, squeeze it up. 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right, we're on our last set of this first round of exercises. Good job. Last one is a dead bug. Lowest intensity. Reaching my fingers up towards my toes. I'm gonna do my left hand and my right leg are gonna separate. Reach down towards the floor. Come back up together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Most important part of this exercise is to press your low back into the mat. If you have a big open space where you can fit your hand underneath there, try and squeeze your low back down until you can't get your hand underneath there. All right, moderate difficulty. Both hands and feet are moving apart. Coming back together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right, and the most intense version of this dead bug we have, we're going to add a ankle touch at the top. So hands and feet are separating. Press that low back into the mat. Touch your ankles, right? It's a little crunch. Your shoulders and your upper back are coming up. Touch that ankle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right, so now we're gonna move on in our ascending ladder. 8 reps for each of those, then 12, then 8, then 4. Yeah, do the best you can. Modify as you need to. And all right, everybody, so that was our first round of 4 repetitions. We're gonna increase the reps now up to 8. I demonstrated the lower and moderate intensity modifications of the exercises. The rest of the video, I'm just gonna be doing the most intense. Follow along, remembering those modifications so you can adjust, raise and lower the difficulty as you go, and otherwise let's have fun, work hard, okay? Starting with that hinge row combination, I'm gonna do 4 reps on one leg and 4 on the other to get my 8 total. Ready? Lock those elbows, reach it back behind, towards the floor, overhead, floor, pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, other side. Lock those elbows in, find your balance. Balance is part of this exercise. Oh gosh. Two. 3. Keep that back nice and flat. 4, good job. So that's 8 total. We divided it in half because it's got a right and a left side. This next one doesn't have the right and left. Squat to sprawl. So this turns into a squat jump at that highest intensity. Reach towards the floor. 1 foot back, 1 foot up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Push up to roll out. So the knee tuck on the one side, call that a Spider-Man knee, because you look like Spider-Man crawling up the wall. Alternating on these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Side plank. We got that rock star. So I'm going to be up Hands underneath my shoulders. Nice plank position. Remember, rotate, step through, hip dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Good job. That's 8, right? And last one. Dead bug with that ankle tap. Remember those modifications if you need it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. If you start to feel that low back creeping up off the mat, you can add those modifications in as you go. Nice job. Back to the top of that list. So this is our most difficult set, 12 reps. Make sure you're maintaining proper form as we go. If you start to feel that fatigue, you can pause the video. We can take a little break, grab a drink, and keep challenging yourself. All right, hinge row. I'm gonna do 6 on one side, 6 on the other. Ready? Lock those elbows back. Yep. 1. 2. 'Forgot that overhead. 3. 4. 5. 6. Good job. Other side. This is a sneaker on your hamstrings. So this is really important to try and keep that posterior chain all engaged, right? So calves are nice and stable on the floor, hamstrings connected into your glute, up into your low back, and you got that. Your elbows tucked behind, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Ready? 6 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. Find that balance. 5. Trying to make this challenging. Oh God. And back up. 6. Woo. Shake it out as you need to. Squat, sprawl. So I'm reaching back with one foot, trying to elevate the other, just challenge that core in different ways, right? Squat down to the floor, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo, good job. Down to push-ups. Trying to keep that pace up. Keep your heart rate elevated. Gotta challenge yourself. So, again, I'm alternating, bringing my knees forward. 6 on either side. Spider-Man knees, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. Awesome job, everybody, working hard. Still challenging that core. Make sure if you start to feel fatigue in that low back, work those regressions a little bit, okay? Rock star hip dip, step through, rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one on this highest level of reps. You got it. Hands and feet up. Press that low back into the floor underneath you. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome job. It's all downhill from here. Let's keep it rolling. So, starting back up at the top of the list, only 8 reps this time. So, big key as the reps start to go down, it's gonna be easier, it's gonna feel good. You really gotta focus on keeping your form straight. Now is the time, especially that last set of 4, perfect form. Even though you're fatigued already, the best form that you can manage, right? All right, starting at the top, I'm gonna do 4 on one leg, 4 on the other, hinge row. Nice job. Let's go, everybody. Lock those elbows back behind you. Nice flat back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. One. 2. 3. 4. Good job. Switch. So I've noticed just in this workout a difference when my left foot is down versus my right foot. My right foot balance is way more challenging than my left. So this is where we identify those weak links in your chain that you have to work a little harder, right? One. 2. 3. 4. So I could regress to that both feet on the floor if I was feeling really unsteady, unstable, or like I was putting myself in danger. So pay attention to what your body's telling you, all right? Nice job, keep it up. This is our highest intensity one, squat and sprawl. 8 of them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Push-ups. So this is another one. Protect that low back. You feel your hips starting to sag down towards the floor. If you're on your toes, drop to your knees. Alright, here we go. 8 total. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Nice job. All right, you can jump right into your planks. I like to make sure I get my hands in the right position. I don't want to be too far up over my shoulders. So try and keep your hands pretty close under your shoulders even as you're moving. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. See those sets get shorter. Make sure you're not just rushing through. Focus on those movements. Dead bug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, on that last round, you got this. Like I said, it's tempting to really hustle through those last 4 because they can go fast. But make sure, pay attention to that form, all right? 2 and 2 on that hinge row. Find that balance. Lock your shoulder blades together. 1, 2, shove. Plant that other foot on the floor, here we go. 1, 2. Good job. Squat and sprawl, only 4 of them. These are your best ones. Make sure you're bending your knees, not just folding over at the waist. All the way down towards the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Push up. So this is one again that's really easy to rush through. Focus on slowing it down. Once you're fatigued, just building that mental toughness. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Last. Side planks. Make them pretty. Looking up at the ceiling. Hip dip 1. 2. 3, 4, almost there. Reach towards those toes. Arms and legs separate. 1, press that low back into the mat. 2, 3, 4, and time. Nice job, everybody. You did it. Way to challenge yourself. Hopefully, you're not making it quite a big a mess as I am. But if it doesn't challenge you, doesn't change you, keep working hard out there, all right? Thank you.